What's up, hustlers? Today I want to talk to you about how to get people to invest in your business. My name is Miracle Omoike and I am passionate about everything to do with wealth, business, and success. If you're passionate about any one of those things, then you should totally subscribe to this channel because we share a passion and that's what this channel is all about. So let's get right into today's content, right? So the very first thing you want to do when trying to get people to invest in your business is to be clear that your business, you actually believe in it. You have to believe in what you're doing. So you want to ask yourself, what problems are you solving? What value are you adding? Who is this for? Here's the deal, right? When you look in the eyes of potential investors, they can tell and smell bullshit from a mile away. So don't think you can BS your way through a potential or through a substantial investment. You actually have to deliver some value, okay? So you gotta be sure and you gotta be convinced of what you're doing, because when you are convinced about what you're doing, you will be enthusiastic about it, you will be passionate about it, you will be excited about it, and that's what sells. So your investors are looking for your passion, they're looking for your excitement, they're looking for your fire. So if you don't believe in what you're doing, you might as well stop right now and go find something that you really believe in. Because trust me, your certainty, your conviction, your belief in what you're doing will be very key in securing an investment for your business. Okay, if that makes sense to you, drop a 1 in the comments right now. Now, the second thing you want to do is to realize that investors invest in results. People want results. So you got to go out there and prove that your concept actually works. The mistake a lot of people are making is that they are waiting for the investment before they start a business. But you're not going to get substantial investment until you show that you can actually do some business, right? And the biggest results investors are looking for is sales. Okay, so it is the job of the entrepreneur to go out there, make some sales, close some deals, and then you can show the investors or the potential investors that, hey, look, this thing works. I have already done the sales. I have done sales, right? That's why whenever you meet an investor, the first question or one of the really important questions they want to know is, how much sales have you had, right? What did you put in? How much did you get back? How much did you raise? And how much have you sold so far, right? So sales is the biggest results that investors are looking for. And if you don't have that, it's going to be very difficult to convince a potential investor to put their money in you. Another result investors are looking for is, do your product work, right? Does your service work? Are there people out there that have gotten success stories from your products and your services? And it goes back to sales, right? So instead of waiting for investment to start taking action, you got to start taking action right now in order to get the investment. So even if you have to go door to door, cold calling, reaching out to family and friends, do whatever it takes to get some sales in, get some capital, get some revenue, get some income, and that's going to show the investors that actually this is worth investing into. Okay? By the way, if you're getting value so far, smash that like button, baby, because that's going to get YouTube to put this video out there, and we can help a lot of entrepreneurs or business-minded people find investment for their business. Guys, if the final thing you want to do is to tell your story in a compelling way. I once heard a quote that really resonated with me. It says, facts tell, but stories sell. So you really want to get good at telling the story of your company, the story of your product or service, but more importantly, the story of yourself. That's why when you go into interviews, they always say, tell me about yourself, right? The best way to answer that question, tell me about yourself, is to tell a story. You want to tell a story of what your background, what you, where you come from, what your background is, what you've studied, your pain, the pains that you've gone through, and how you overcame it. And I'll demonstrate this by telling you my story. So as you know, my name is Miracle Omoike, and my family taught me education is the key to success. I believed it so much, I worked my ass off to get the best grades so that I could go to the best varsity, get the best degree, and get a great job. I was able to do that by God's grace. I was able to go to the top varsity in the country. I studied and got an amazing job in a multinational company, being their pricing manager and then being moved to supply chain, right? Now, I did all that, but the problem is that the salary was never enough. I got paid once a month and I was broke for the remaining days in the month. It's not because the company doesn't pay, it's just because the salary is never enough. And so I had to humble myself and open my mind to other ways of making income, because to be honest with you, the salary wasn't helping me travel the world or get out of debt, and it wasn't giving me freedom. And so I opened my mind and I decided to go into business. And for the first time in my life, I am so much more excited about my financial situation. I am excited about life. I am grateful for where I am. I've learned so much and I'm consistently growing. Right? So that's my story, guys. And you have to tell your story ideally in less than 2 minutes. You don't want to start going on a long tangent of my father and my mother were born in this village and they met and looked into each other's eyes and no. Right? Tell your story, but get straight to the point. Make it emotionally compelling that people want to do business with you. If you like my story, then you want to subscribe to this channel. And let's talk more. If you enjoy this, send me a direct message or follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Miracle Omoike, because we are all about wealth, business, and success. Guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow. But in the meantime, hustlers, unite. Let's go.